How are you? Hey, this is Rich Last with GrowExpand.com. Listen, you have been to networking events. You are out there and you've got your business cards and you're shaking hands and you're looking for babies to kiss, and I'm telling you that you are wasting a lot of time. Networking. So the beauty of English is that it's this bastard language that's a blend of all these other languages. And if you understand language, you don't need to be a master of etymology to take words and break them down. People talk about community, but if there's not commonality and unity, then there's no community. We're talking about networking today. And if you don't have a net, you have nothing to work. So let's get really deep into that. But first, an introduction to who we are.
Welcome. This YouTube channel is all about your business growth.
Our goal here is to grow and expand both your business and your mindset.
Enough with this intro, let's get to our topic. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment often.
So, networking. The agenda of someone networking is to meet potential allies, potential referral partners, and drumroll, potential clients. What's your net? Step one in networking is before you leave the house, before you leave your desk, your office, your car, what's your net? What are you casting? All right, so let's break down net. I don't want to use terms that are unclear. When you're fishing, not just with a rod, but when you are fishing commercially, you go out into the water, you have a radar system on your boat that tells you where large schools of fish are. You set bait. You set and bait your net, and you cast your net out onto the water. The net sinks. The fish eat the bait. They're now stuck to the net. You know at what tension strength on the rope holding the net, you know at what tension strength you have enough fish to reel that net in. Networking in business is no different. Before you go to a networking event are people that service the businesses you service or the businesses you service. Those are the only two rooms you need to be going into. Well, there's this girl I like, and she's involved, with the National Association of Engineers. Sounds like a personal problem. Okay, that's not business. That's not networking. Set your net. Understand where you are casting your net to, and bait your net. Before we throw our net, we understand where we want to be. In fishing, we want to know where are the fish. In networking, we want to know where are potential clients and potential partners. Is that simple enough? I'm trying to make this very simple because we've all wasted time networking. You're in a room, you're in a group, you're in one of these 32,000 Zoom networking things, and after a quarter, after 2 quarters, after a year, you can literally, if you're using your CRM right, look at that networking event and know that you've had 0 opportunities come from fishing in that pond. Well, fishing in ponds usually doesn't work out too well from the start. So, where are the fish that we want? Okay, do your research. If you're unsure, go. Okay, so let's really make this concise so you're clear. One, what does my client look like? Two, what does a good referral partner look like? Okay, these are the two rooms that we need to be networking in. If they overlap, all the better. So now we know where we want to network. Now, what is my bait? The clearest, most concise message of whose problem you're the solution to. This is a blend of your value proposition and your unique sales proposition. If you don't have a unique sales proposition, you need to schedule a one-on-one coaching session with me. Visit www.calendly.com/richlaster. Okay, let's take a 30-minute session or a 1-hour session, and let's get you clear on how you communicate who you are and what you do to the world. So when you're networking, so what do? I do one of two things. I help businesses that are amazing at what they do, but they're weak at getting clients, so they're not making the money that they want. Or businesses that they're getting clients, but it's a result of them having a few really strong key relationships or referral partners, but they have no sales process, they have no sales strategy, and they need the infrastructure from me in order to scale their business. You see how my 10-second pitch, which is really about 15 seconds, you see how that concisely tells you exactly who I am and how I help? Who I help, how I help? That's what we're going to work on for you. Okay? So now, if I have that, my net is baited. I'm communicating that. I'm learning what they do, the size of business that they service, because I know the size of business that I help, the industries of business and the stages of business that they service, because I know the stages and industries that I help. So whether they're a potential client who's going to immediately react, if they are, to my elevator statement. I hate elevator pitch. You're not pitching yet. You're communicating your value proposition, who and how you help, right? A pitch, if you're working with me, you won't need to pitch. What the hell? Are you trying to win a $2,000 competition? What for? Win more revenue in your business. Okay? So now, let's get focused. You know the two rooms you want to fish in, you want to network in, right? You have baited your net. So you know how to communicate who you are and what you do, so that when you articulate it, if you see in the person that you're speaking with that it resonates, either for them or someone they know, you can just go right there. Do you know someone who could benefit from what I do? Now we're net working. Now we're working the net. As we take fish off of a fishing net, all we're doing is taking the fish off the hook and looking at the clarity of the eyes to make sure the fish is healthy. If the eyes aren't clear, you throw it back. That's fishing. My grandfather owned a fish market. Okay? So networking for me is much like fishing, and I think teaching it to you this way is going to help you tremendously. If they resonate, if they respond or react to your value proposition, this brief phrase of who and how you help, we're going right for a meeting. I want to know, do you know someone? Don't assume it's them. Do you know someone who I could help? If the someone is them, then they know someone. If the someone isn't them, they know someone. Okay? So we're not pushing for a sale, but we're networking. Know, like, trust, yeah, okay. That's going to come over time. But a high level of focus, a high level of professionalism moves you to know and like so quickly that by the time they sign the contract, they have all the trust they need. All right? Make sure there's a parachute clause so that if in the first 90 days they're not comfortable, hey, look, no hard feelings. But when you're networking, you see how simple that was? I taught you how to effectively network in 10 minutes. When you are networking, you are knowing what room you're going into, taking who and how you help as the only message you have to share with anyone. You know your track record. You know what you've done. Small talk isn't for networking events. I want to meet people that are strong at what they do, that can articulate what they do, and discern if they can help me, they can align with me, perhaps they can help a client. Listen, it's networking. It's not net speed dating. Come on, let's stay focused here. I need you making more money in your business. I need you making more money in your business. Now, listen, this is Rich Laster again with growexpand.com. I love doing this. Look, these 10, 15-minute sessions with you via YouTube, our YouTube channel, this is my give back. If you can take some gems and go run harder, further, faster, woo, I've had a positive impact on the world. Any questions, please jump into the comments on YouTube or on LinkedIn. If you have questions that you want to talk to me one-on-one, do the same. Direct message me on whatever platform you're watching this on, and let's talk. Because the time is now. The global economy, whoo! And I would love it if you were bigger than a mom and pop. I would love it if you were a micro business moving to small, moving to middle market. I want to help you get there if I can. With that said, here's a word from our sponsor.
A bit about our company. We produce strategies and deploy experts to grow your business revenue. The success of our clients is a direct result of the 25+ years of sales and marketing experience of our founder, Rich Laster. We take the guesswork out of increasing your revenue. Our reputation is built on results, not another roll of the dice with your marketing budget. Visit growexpand.com to learn how.